Hello everybody, my name is Thor Young. I'm a moderator at Bear Bull Traders, and I would like to do a recap on my trading day for you today. During my trading recap today, I'm going to be covering a few different things, mostly talking about the cam trade style that I use. Also going to talk about how I identified a couple of stocks on what's otherwise was a pretty lackluster day in order to take a couple of good trades. I only traded two tickers today. I traded OXY Oil and I traded AMD, which is a tech chip manufacturer. AMD I played because AMD on a struggling day often has a wide ATR, and if played correctly can offer some opportunities. OXY I played because oil right now, due to the current global conditions, is significantly has some pressure, and it has been buying up like crazy. So before I get into the recap, if you guys could take a moment, a little thumbs up, all of that stuff, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So before I do that, let me load my fresh settings, make sure we're on all the good stuff. This is going to be without. And let's go ahead and load this one, make sure I've got with, and I'm going to go ahead and use a 1 minute chart on these to kind of explain these a little bit better. So let's start off with AMD. Actually, let's start off with OXY because that was my first trade. So OXY Oil was opening high in its range, and if you come over here to my my chart here that's not using pre-market data in my cams, you'll notice that we're opening right at R3. Now, if you're following the Camarilla pivot structure like I use, you're going to identify this as, at least in an interim, as a shortable range. So what I'm going to look for is the price to be above it, and if the price struggles and then breaks through that level, I'm going to go short, looking for the move down. And that's exactly what I did. You can see here as it went down here, set up on the first 1 minute. Second minute made the new low. I shorted there. After I shorted, the volume kicked in and it really went into auction. Had a nice little move down. Bought off of that. I actually tried an ad just above VWAP using this daily level with only a few shares left, but gave that back. But all in all, really nice trade. Netted out around 4R, 5R on this trade. Now, my AMD trade was awesome. It was I only took two trades, but AMD took a little bit longer to set up. AMD set this tight range here and started to compress the range. Now, when I say compress, what I mean is this. You can see our volume is staying up. So it is not compression if the volume drops. If the volume drops, it's consolidation, not compression. But because the volume stayed up and our price started to compress, and I started seeing all of these, and our price started to compress, right? So you can see right here over on AMD, this is starting to come together here. This is starting to come together. Like I said before, notice how our volume stays elevated. It doesn't drop. So we're having compression here. So because I'm under R3, I'm going to go ahead and give a short. I don't need to use R3 at this time because there's a very obvious stop, which is right there. So when I went ahead and put short, put my stop just above that area there, got a nice drop down, took partial as it lost the range, well over 2R, and then more partials as we dropped all the way down to 100. Qs are now doing a big squeeze while I was getting set up for this video, so I didn't have it, but I am now looking for, and actually I need to get off my Epic because it is time. I am going to do an ad right here. If we make a new low, I'm going to be looking to make an ad right off of this level, which I'm going to do now. The ad method I'm using is called a free roll. A free roll basically just takes my unrealized P&L and takes as many shares as I can with only risking my unrealized and giving me a new stop at my clicked location. So it basically tripled in my position just now from what I had left, but my stop, instead of it being way up here as you saw before at my average cost, it has now been averaged down quite a bit. So now I'm going to look for it to move back down. Profit target will be somewhere just above 104.41. And those are my two trades. AMD, like I said, really nice mover today. Has a strong ATR. I played it on an inside play, which would be from R3, looking for S3. And OXY, I played similarly, also looking for an inside play, just on a little bit wider of a set. I hope this has been a good video for everybody. If you enjoyed the video, again, throw me a like. I'd really appreciate that. I hope everyone has a great day. Hope you had an awesome trading day. And as always, y'all, keep it green. Thanks.